Welcome back to the Tennessee Frugal Craftsman. We are getting some excavating done. Actually started yesterday while I was working elsewhere. We've got a good start on filling this in. Take you around and show you what's been going on. Just finishing up splitting up a hickory tree here. There was a hickory tree right here on this corner. I knew it was going to have to come down in order to get the shaping of my ground the way I wanted it. Come back and look back across it here. So we kind of knocked some of that bank off here. There was a bank right here where the tree was. The hickory was right in there. You can see some of its root system here. But we're cutting down, trying to get this sloped back. We're going to put it like a ditch, a natural type of ditch in there, and let the water run out towards where he's excavating there right now. Septic tanks are going to be out in that area. So we had to get this cut down in order to be able to bring water lines, electrical lines, and set septic tanks. Is in the process of filling in the gully where the driveway is. This is all the debris coming off that side hill. We knocked down all of the planer shavings and leveled them out. We're going to bury a bunch of that debris, stumps and whatnot. Definitely making her look different. Got this already started to slope up towards that lower door. Put in about a foot or so here already. I moved out the scaffolding here last night. Made a mistake and dropped that hickory tree right on that little greenhouse that I had, my friend made for me. I was trying to drop it down in here, and I didn't realize, because I couldn't see the greenhouse over that knoll right here, and I was down in there cutting the tree, and when it came down, that's when I realized I had landed it right on the thing. I just picked this up. Why is a golf ball out here? Interesting. Somebody's shooting golf balls around. Already brought that driveway up. Almost a foot. It's amazing what those little D6s will push. Making my yard a lot bigger. leveling this out. Still got to probably drop here another 6 inches or so. He's getting the preliminary shaping of it done. It's amazing how that works. I guess I could show you what I've also been doing. We finished up the eaves here. I've been working away at this. It was last week. Finished up the eave work. Didn't get a video of it. But I've got all of the trim work done. Got to do a few touch-ups, but let me just come down here a bit. Siding about, almost halfway up. Used up the last of my siding. Trimmed out all the windows. Got the eaves all sealed in, boxed in. Very hard to set up a camera down in here. So I just gotta, like I said, order some more siding, but I'm kind of swinging to the inside right now, trying to get some of that done. But we've got that definitely on the go, getting it done. A lot of stuff going on here. I've been doing a lot inside, working on electrical. Anyway, stump there. Let's kind of see what all this debris that, I mean, I've got lots of area down here to bury it. Coming back up towards the driveway coming up in this direction. Pile of stumps down in there that he's pulled out. Anyway, I will be back. We get this a little further along. Do you notice anything different? There was a tree right there. We took it out. Got a couple logs out of it. It's poplar. Not big logs, but figured my friend might want to use them on the mill. Get a few boards out of them. Push the stump down in there. So he is getting it built up now up to my driveway. He's also cut down more across the base of the bank, filled in this gully a lot, already raised it probably 2 feet. You can see kind of what he's done. He's got a nice slope coming in there. I think maybe eventually he'll take a little bit more off here. We're not sure, but the soil is stretching, which is a good thing. There's a lot of soil coming over there, and that's what he's using to fill in all of this lower section. Of course, we also have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loads out in there that we can access. This is making a big yard. Good thing he had the rippers on that. He's had to, that stuff is so hard, he's had to rip it in order to work it. I could watch a bulldozer all day. That's such a nice job. You pointed out the driveway, that tree that we took down really was really close to the edge, if not out into the driveway. So even though I wanted to originally save it, I agreed that we had hit it enough times with equipment that the bark had, much like this one here, you can see the bark is chewed up on it. That's just a gum tree. So they probably won't survive more than a couple of years. So now's the time to do it, take it down. Yeah, that's doing a nice job. Got the big pile of 3-inch crush. I'm thinking I may just have him spread it down the driveway when he's done, as far as it'll go. You know, give me a little bit of base so I'm not driving right on the right on that mud. I'll be back a little bit more. Well, okay, he's done for the day, but I'll tell you, she looks different. Having taken that tree right out of there opens this whole thing up. We've still got all this to get rid of and bury, and still got all of the 7 loads over there. Tomorrow he's going to try to get that moved. Fill this in a little bit more here to the basin, but we've got pretty good start on it, kind of what it's going to look like. I knew there was a lot of fill going to come off that bank, but that filled in a lot of slags, as you can see. But this still needs to be built up over to the corner of the house. Or for sure, my kids are going to have a car down in over the edge when they start driving but it is so much nicer. I'll give you a couple angles here. So this is again looking back towards the baby barn. Got myself some more firewood, not that I needed more firewood right at the moment. But you can see piled a big high pallet back there, hickory and poplar. Now looking back this way, you can kind of see the lay of the ground here. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit more off this bank towards the temporary. Even if I have a little bit of a drop here, a 90-degree, vertical or an upright, 90 degrees to the ground, because this will eventually have a retaining wall. But we're going to take more of this out to put over on the other side. Plus we've got all of that 3-inch we'll put on the driveway when we get it somewhat shaped. Come over to the other angle, finish out the video. It's interesting, and I was telling my friend about this, is when you tear that rock out, he uses the rippers to get it out, but once it's broken up, and he drives over it a few times, it breaks all that rock up and it looks just like good fill. Well, it becomes good fill, I should say, even though it was rocky or ledgy. So this is what we've got. We've got a nice big area now. I did move the table saw so we can get in through there. So he's going to kind of make a roundabout, pick up that gravel that's back there and bring it around into this area tomorrow and try to shape that a little better. And yeah, we've got a nice big area here to work with. So it was a good day. Back's a little sore. I've been splitting wood half the day. Hickory and poplar, knotty poplar. I did get a couple poplar logs down there, so give them to my friend. See, my battery's flashing. Appreciate you joining me today. If you would, please like and subscribe and continue watching. As I always say, we're one step closer. Piece by piece, day by day. So stay with it. Until next time, as always, you have a great day.